We are live.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Morbid Hour.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
We'll list our top 10 favorite Christmas horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go through the discography of Mercyful Fate, which they only have 7 studio albums, so.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So, yeah, just real quick, how was this list for you guys? Was it a tough list to pick 10 movies?
Yeah, hard to come up with 10.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of Christmas horror movies anyway, so.
Yeah.
I didn't have too much of a tough time. I pretty much know the ones I like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's probably only about 10 that I like, you know.
Yeah. James Moss is in the chat. How's it going, James?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? There's a lot of new ones I know, like in the past couple of years, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to start us off, Sean?
Sure, I'll start with Gremlins in at number 10, 1984.
Good choice.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Dante.
Nice.
Kind of a kid's Christmas horror, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
not a hardcore, bloody Christmas horror. Still, I think it counts, right?
Yeah, I count it. 1-2 is in the chat. How's it going, 1-2?
So,
What's up, guys? Welcome.
mm-hmm.
A lot of great. I mean, it still holds up pretty damn well. You know, Gremlins. You know, it's a great effects, the little
Yeah.
creature effects. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the creatures
it's
look great.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a blast. It
For sure.
actually does have a lot of Christmas atmosphere, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it does. Yeah. But,
He's always a blast.
yes, very true. Yep. But you know, when it came to my list, my top 2 are pretty much set in stone. 3 through 10, it don't really matter what placement they are. I just put 10 on there. So
Yeah, mine's kind of the same way.
yeah,
I
but
agree. The top 2 are absolutely stone.
but my number 10 would be Don't Open Till Christmas.
Nice.
It's a fun one. Yeah, it's a little messy, but I still think it's a good Christmas horror movie. You know, the guy going around killing the people dressed as Santa. I even think that the killer's look is pretty cool. You know, like the green raincoat and that weird clear mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's definitely one that does not get talked about a whole lot. Like, you rarely ever hear about it. But, yeah, I mean, I think some
That's
good
true.
Christmas and pretty good kills. So,
Yes. Kind of
number 10.
overlooked.
It's the only like straight up British slasher movie that I can think of, you know, like
Yeah.
there's ones that you could say are kind of slasher elements, but it's the only one that I can think of that's like straight up slasher. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
They would definitely try and be like the Americans with this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think they did a pretty good job. Like pretty
My number 10 is going to be Jack Frost.
Jack
I
Frost.
know it's a bad movie. It's a very bad movie. It's a very stupid movie, but I think it's fun. It doesn't take itself too seriously. I mean, it's a killer snowman, so how can you
Not
take
at
it
all.
seriously? Yeah. I actually think the acting is somewhat believable for a movie of this ilk. Like I've read a lot of reviews where people say, "Oh, the acting's terrible." It's like, no, you would expect that it would be, but it's actually not. It's believable, or as believable as it possibly can be in a movie about a freaking killer snowman. So, yeah, I always thought this movie was fun. You know, again, it's very, very stupid. It's a terrible movie, but it's one of those so bad it's good guilty pleasures in my opinion. So, that's my number 10.
I suppose it fits in that category. Yeah.
Yeah.
So bad it's good.
Yeah. You have to be in a certain mood for it.
Yeah.
I always liked it.
Good choice.
Yeah, I like that scene too, James. Yeah, with the sled.
I like the shower scene when he's in the shower with the
Oh,
girl.
yeah. Christmas came a little early this year.
Yeah.
World's most pissed off snow cone. So what's your number 9, Sean?
My number 9 is gonna be Santa's Sleigh with the
Oh,
Goldberg.
cool. Yeah, Goldberg. I
Yeah. It's a good
watched that
one.
when
I
it
like
first
it.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And it's like he's the Claus, you know, just some crazy nut. Like actually supposed Santa Claus. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the actual Santa Claus. Yeah.
But I kind of like the story behind it. Yeah.
Yeah. He like lost a bet
The
or something and had to
kills
deliver
too.
presents and then, or something like that. And then the year was up and then he went back to his evil ways.
I like
Yeah,
the premise. Yeah.
it's creative. Yeah, it almost made my list.
Killing people with the ice.
Yeah.
It's
Goldberg was a
Goldberg
lot of
kicks
fun in that. Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta love the strip club scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, that's a great one, and I'm right there with you because my number 9 is Santa's Sleigh as well. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
This movie's hilarious. Goldberg. I love the opening, the dinner party where he comes down the chimney, does a front flip on the table, and just slaughters everyone. But yeah, some good kills in this movie for sure. Very creative stuff, and yeah, I just think Goldberg was a great Santa, killer Santa. Yeah, and the whole
full of one-liners.
Yep. Yeah, the whole premise of how he lost a bet with an angel and he had to be good for 1,000 years, and it's the perfect cheesy, just enjoy movie, just have a good time.
Right.
Absolutely.
Santa's Sleigh.
I need to watch that again. I haven't seen it in years. Or renting it when it first came out. I like the reindeer too.
Yeah.
My number 9 is going to be Don't Open Till Christmas.
Nice.
I've got recorded on this VHS tape here with a couple others.
Old school.
Yeah. Yeah, it's British horror, and instead of a killer Santa, it's a guy going around killing people in wearing Santa costumes. Guy going killing other Santas, which was a little different. And yeah, like you said, the look of the killer with the green, like the green trench coat and the clear mask was a pretty unique look. These are pretty creative kills too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love little Carolyn Monroe scene there. It's so like she just randomly shows up and starts singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to get it on DVD or Blu-ray.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, let's see. So my number 8 is Krampus, 2015. Krampus, yeah, good movie, man.
Yeah.
Love the opening, when they're in the the shopping mall.
Yeah. It's kind of a cynical has
Oh
kind of a
yeah,
cynical attitude towards Christmas a little bit.
big time.
Yeah.
I love the design of the Krampus is pretty awesome too. Like
Yeah, it looks great.
it's creepy too. Like
Yeah.
and his little elves or whatever.
Yeah. And the
Mhm.
gingerbread man and the Jack in the Box and stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah. Those are from the director of Trick or
Enjoyed
Treat
it.
too.
Yep.
Ah, right, nice.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a good one.
Hmm.
But yeah, next up, I definitely think this one's horror. Of course, Gremlins.
Yay!
It's definitely one that I love to watch every Christmas, and I do think it's horror enough. Like when you look at this dude, you wouldn't think this is associated with horror, but
He's so cute. Look at him.
but yeah, the things that spawn from him and they eat after midnight become the demonic little gremlins, and but Gizmo is the true hero of the film. Like, and what was the one? Stripe, the one with the white hair. He was cool.
He's the lead baddie.
Yeah, directed by Joe Dante. You got Dick Miller in the movie, who's a horror favorite. He's in a lot of stuff. But yeah, good effects, good story, good Christmas atmosphere. I love Gremlins. Fun movie.
Yeah, it's
It
great.
is.
I gotta get me one of those Mogwais.
Yeah.
I just won't feed it after midnight.
They don't die, they multiply.
Yeah. Yeah, James, that would be cool.
What tag video?
Yes, definitely. I guess whatever the next one will be.
Whatever your next one is.
Yeah.
I watched that on Tubi too, James. Don't Help Until Christmas.
Oh yeah.
It's on there now, yeah.
My number 8 is going to be Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2.
Fantastic.
Nice.
This is the ultimate so bad it's good guilty pleasure movie.
Yep.
It's
Yes.
a very bad movie, but it's hilarious. Eric Freeman's over the top acting, and his constantly twitching eyebrows are just like way too funny to me. Garbage day, naughty this. Every line is just gold. Like the way he delivers it, it's just so funny.
Stuff of legend.
Yeah. It takes a completely
What is
different
number?
approach than the first movie. The first movie was a lot more more dark and more serious. This one's just like a straight up comedy.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a lot of fun. Good old
A lot of
Ricky.
people complain about, how much footage it uses from the first movie.
Yeah,
like
that's the
45
downside.
minutes worth of fucking.
Yeah, that's the bad thing. He uses way too much stock footage from the first movie. It recaps the entire movie pretty much.
Which is too bad. I could, I could have
Yeah.
did with some more Eric Freeman
Yeah.
there.
Some more Ricky.
True.
Yeah, that was a good part, James.
Mm-hmm.
Drum Smash is in the chat. How's it going, Drum Smash?
Yes, Mother Spirit, yeah.
But yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. It'd be in my honorable mentions because by the time I made my list, I realized that it wasn't in there, and I could include it at any point, switch one out, but it'll be in honorable mentions for now. But I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, guess what my number 7 is? Silent Night, Deadly Night 2.
Nice.
I was almost gonna ask you guys, can you use more than one from a franchise? But nobody, you didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. Garbage Day. Yeah. Eric Freeman, absolute legend. Yeah, like you said, like the eyebrow work, and it's just like that. Like the scene in the movie theater where the guy in the back was like dun 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 dun. So, like he just like looks over and Ricky's like this close to his face, like
I know. Right?
Hilarious.
Yeah. I guess I'll switch one out because I guess I got to go with it too. Like this
is you changed your mind.
Deadly Night 2. Yeah, there's about 40 minutes of flashbacks, and like most of it set in summertime, but it's still a Christmas classic to me. Yeah. What else can you say about this? Like when Ricky kills the girl's like ex-boyfriend, the one who's just like, this is my old car, red, and we used to get in the back seat. And it's like, what's wrong with you? And he's just like, punish. The acting is top level here. Like, I remember years ago I saw the VHS cover of this, and I'd already seen the first one, like the axe going down the chimney, and I was like, "What is this about?" Because there's a pistol.
The gun, yeah. Like, why is there a gun then?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely my all-time favorite. So bad it's good movie. Just,
Mine too, definitely.
It's up there, yeah.
I should have made mine high. I should have put that higher, probably. So I think I like it better than some of the others on this list.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch it more.
But there's a few that are actually good.
Yeah. True. My number 7 is going to be To All a Good Night.
Ooh, nice.
That's
another Killer Santa
80,
movie.
81, 80. What?
80, I believe. I don't think it says. Yeah. I think it was 1980.
Yeah, that's one you don't hear about too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's another Killer Santa movie. It takes place at a finishing school.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a mystery killer this time. You don't know who the killer is. It's a whodunit. It was actually directed by David Hess, who played Krug in The Last House on the Left, which is interesting.
Yeah. Cool.
It kind of has a similar feel in a way, kind of the tone. Like it's not like really, really like disturbing or really, really horrific or anything, but it's got some creepy scenes and some few brutal kills.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Claus arrives to deliver some holiday cheer, or maybe that's holiday fear. Yeah.
I actually haven't seen that one yet. I've heard about it, but I haven't.
Oh yeah, you should check it out. It's pretty good.
I shall.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, James. Yeah, it was so stupid. It wasn't even the real Santa, and plus there were Killer Santa movies before. Nobody made a peep, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Right. I know. I mean, you had that one. You had Christmas Evil for that. Yeah.
Yep.
And that was like the same. Well, not the same, but the same kind of thing. What? How come nobody said anything about that?
Yeah, exactly.
So my number 6 is gonna be P2.
Oh
You ever
yeah.
see P2, the guy that stalks the girl in the parking lot? He works at the, parking booth or whatever.
Yeah. That's
Like kidnaps her.
Mhm.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's a
I
good
didn't know that was a
Christmas
Christmas.
horror for sure.
Oh, cool.
Very Christmas too.
Nice. I didn't know that was a Christmas movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. I'll have to check it out.
Have you seen that one, Jason?
Yeah. And now I'm ashamed that I forgot to add that on my list because I totally forgot. But yeah, good movie. No spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I will always remember that scene where they got the guy tied up in like the chair with the wheels, and
Yeah.
oh, there's some good kill. Like that's a
Yeah. Nasty.
Yeah.
I like the guy, but I like the killer. He's really good performance too. Like he's interesting.
Yeah.
He's like almost like Norman Bates kind of thing.
Yeah, he is.
Like handsome and charming,
Yeah.
but creepy.
He thinks everything he's doing is right, and he's just, no, I'm doing this to help you. I'm doing good here.
Yeah. Rampage? I haven't heard of that.
I haven't heard of that one either. Oh, cool.
My next one, this came out. So better watch out.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a pretty new one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I liked it.
Yeah. I think it's a fun one. Honestly, I could kind of see the twist in like the movie. I could kind of see that coming. But I mean, hey, good Christmas atmosphere. A lot of nods to Home Alone, I would say, with some certain things.
Mm-hmm. The bucket.
Yep.
I haven't seen it yet.
I definitely recommend it. It's a fun one. It's
Me too.
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Visit, where like, the two kids go visit their old grandma.
Yeah, both of those actors are in it. The two kids, Olivia DeJonge and I forget the boy's name.
Yeah, me too. But like good Christmas feel to it. It has like the and everything. And I'd say it's underrated because but
I'll have to check that out. I did see that's on Tubi too.
Yeah,
I liked it too. Oh, William Friedkin directed that Rampage. He did the Exorcist. Right? Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out too. My number 6 is going to be Christmas Evil.
Nice.
Yet another Killer Santa movie. This one, the guy's name is Harry, and he was traumatized on Christmas Eve when he was a kid. Something happened that forever shattered his innocent little mind and his understanding of Santa and the holiday and stuff. And so all these years later, he dresses up as Santa and punishes bad people. But in this one, he actually gives presents to good people too. To good,
yeah.
Kids. So that was a little different, Yeah, pretty good movie. A weird ending. It's a pretty weird movie, actually. The whole all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Very strange, but I like it a lot. I
Yeah.
definitely recommend anybody who hasn't seen it, check out Christmas Evil.
I like how he has the naughty and nice list of
Yeah. You kind of feel sorry for him in a way too.
Yeah.
He almost thinks he is
Yeah.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, he believes he is a good old Saint Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, James. Weird but good.
Yeah.
So my number 5 is Don't Open Till Christmas.
Nice.
I just really enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the sleaze of it, the cheese of it, the kills. I like how the killer. I mean, it's so obvious who the killer is. You know, there's
Yeah.
never any like doubt. Guy with the crazy eyes randomly shows up in people's houses. He just breaks in people's houses and shows up. You can't just barge into people's houses. He's like, yeah, yes, I can actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a fun one.
I like how another thing is I like how they make you think that one girl is the final girl, but
Yeah.
she gets killed off. I'm like, wait a minute, the final girl is that girl? What?
Yeah, that was different.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr.
I
Guts
won't
is in the
say
chat.
who
How's
it
it going, man?
is.
What's up?
Yeah, you're right. That is Fiona Apple's dad, Drum Smash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, you got here right on time, Dr. Guts.
Welcome. What's up, Drum Smash? Uh-oh, better watch this guy. Could be the next one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but so I guess my next one is also going to be Christmas Evil. Yeah, pretty dark movie when you really look at it, and like the whole face and then how everything turns out. There's still some pretty good kills in there. Yeah, that ending. What in the hell?
I don't think it's real. I think it's like a dream or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Such a bizarre movie, but definitely one that is pretty much a character study too. Follow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like a psychological.
Yeah, but once again, definitely a good one. And like you were saying, this did have a killer Santa in it. No one really gave a crap, but Silent Night does it, and the whole hell breaks loose.
Yeah, really.
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
Yeah.
This one came out 4 years before too.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, Christmas Evil.
Good choice.
It's a good one. My number 5 is going to be Gremlins.
Sir.
Nice.
Yeah, I've always loved this movie. Directed by good old Joe Dante and starring Zach Galligan and Phoebe Cates. Yeah, I love those little guys. Yeah, the Mogwais, and if you get them wet, they multiply. If you feed them after midnight, they turn into gremlins.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, really great effects on the little creatures, of course. I love the movie theater scene. I love how they seem to have a lot of fun with it. And yeah, it's a lot more family friendly, and it's rated PG. And and you can probably watch this with your kids or whatever. But there are a few kind of dark moments. Yeah, it definitely has the Christmas feel too. There's Christmas atmosphere in abundance, so it definitely counts.
Definitely.
Good old Gremlins, always been a favorite of mine.
Mm.
I said that one, Dr. Guts.
Yeah, Santa's sleigh. What's up, Mr. Dan?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Mr. Dan?
Yes, indeed. Good man.
Mm-hmm. So my next pick's gonna be one you don't hear about too much. Silent Night, Bloody Night from 1972.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, early slasher.
Yeah.
And even has some elements from that I think influence Black Christmas. Because you see the perspective of the killer inside the house watching people from inside the house, just like Black Christmas did,
True.
and it's like kind of a whodunit, and some there's some pretty good kills for back then too.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that.
It's got
Yeah.
John Carradine in it,
Yeah, that's right.
although he's probably the easiest paycheck he ever had. He was mute in
Yeah.
the movie.
I've got that on a collection that comes with a bunch of different movies, and Silent Night, Bloody Night's on there.
Yeah. I think you got to give it some serious credit for, like, I mean, if Black Christmas influenced Halloween, I think Silent Night, Bloody Night influenced Black Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
2 years before.
Mhm. Good pick.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. My next up will be Krampus. I think it's a great movie. As you said, Michael Dougherty directed it, who did Trick or Treat, and I mean, he knows how to do holiday horror. I mean,
Yeah.
like this looks exactly like Christmas, just like Trick or Treat embodies Halloween.
Yeah.
Good point.
There's some great stuff with Krampus himself, like that great shot of him on the roof, just kind of slowly moving, and he looks cool. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, all the little minions running around, and I think Toni Collette is in this, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, she's in it. I like the stuff where you find out that the grandma had an encounter with Krampus when she was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's PG-13, but to me that doesn't really bog it down. I still think it's a great movie.
Yeah, it's still really
agree.
creepy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Krampus, really good movie.
Good choice.
Thank you.
I didn't know that in Maniac Cop 2. I haven't seen that in years. That takes
Yeah, I
place.
forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4 is also going to be Krampus.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sweet.
great movie. Yeah, like Michael Dougherty did Halloween with Trick or Treat. Now he did Christmas with this one and did a great job. Yeah, Krampus is really cool looking, really creepy looking. Lots of really eerie scenes, really ominous atmosphere. Lots of really funny scenes too. Just
Yeah.
very, very entertaining. I really like the family. They're really enjoyable to watch. They feel like a real family.
Yeah.
It really has the Christmas spirit and has kind of like that cynical edge, which is cool. Yeah, really, really good movie. I saw it in the theater and I had an absolute blast with it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And it's an interesting like old legend too, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the story behind it too.
Yeah.
Of course, once that came out, like a whole slew of them came out about Krampus.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
Like a
knockoffs.
bunch of them.
Yeah, Night of the Comet. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
I first watched that this year. I never saw it.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's
Good movie,
a lot of fun.
definitely.
80s to the max.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 3 is Christmas Evil.
Great
Yeah,
choice.
love it. Love it. Definitely one of the best. One of the best Santa Claus killer movies.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And the setup, the whole premise is just classic slasher stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Watching his parents. Sinners.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see how Silent Night, Deadly Night would take a little bit of that with the kid being traumatized by someone.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, it's very similar
that's true.
in punishing bad people. It's kind of a character study too. So
Yeah.
for sure. My next up this is actually a newcomer, and it's going to be a Christmas Bloody Christmas premiered on Shudder.
Ooh, that's brand new.
Yeah. Have you guys seen it yet?
Not yet.
I haven't.
Well, I'm here to recommend it because
Yeah.
I went into it. I was just like, it's probably going to be whatever, but it's Christmas. I had a blast with it. I mean, all kinds of metal music in it.
Oh, nice.
Your
Awesome.
main final girl wears like a death shirt, and they're always talking about which horror sequel is better than the first. And I'm like,
Cool. I'd get along with them.
Right.
yeah, this is a robo Santa, you know, like a malfunctioning Santa thing.
Mm.
And the kills in this movie are brutal. There's some blood in it and guts in it, and but yeah, definitely recommend it if you like metal. Christmas.
Definitely check that out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, me too.
yeah. Like the two main characters. Like, there's a lot of dialogue, you know, getting to know people, but I think is good. They have good chemistry and they're hilarious because, you know, this ain't a spoiler, but there's one part where she says Pet Cemetery 2 is much better than the first one. And he just goes, there's no fucking way you think it's better than the first. Yeah.
That's
right.
Cool.
Nice. Sounds like a good one.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to check it out. You said it was on
Must
Shudder?
be good. You got it way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could easily just, I don't know, switch with something else, but yeah, definitely a good one.
Well, my number 3 is going to be Tales from the Crypt.
Oh,
I almost put that. I was
Yeah.
like, does it count? It's
Yeah.
one story.
Yeah, it's only one segment that's Christmas true, so I almost didn't count it myself. But if it does count, then I'd say it's definitely up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's segment, and all the house is the name of the segment. And I kind of prefer the episode that's the TV episode version. There's like naughty or nice.
Oh yeah,
Played
really?
by Larry Drake, but this one's great too. Yeah, it's a killer Santa, of course, stalking this woman who just killed her husband, and yeah, it's pretty creepy and really
Joel
fun.
Collins.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And of course, Peter Cushing is in another segment.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
great
it's a great
movie.
movie, but that's probably my favorite segment in it. Is the and all through the house, which is the Christmas one with the Killer Santa.
Yeah.
Like how the little girl just like lets him in, like oh.
Yeah.
And then she kills her husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Tales from the Crypt episode. That episode fun.
Yeah.
Mine too.
Well, yeah, next one probably won't be that much of a shock. Silent Night, Deadly Night. Which I just think is like the perfect Christmas slasher.
For sure.
I agree.
Like everything about it, the kills, the setup. I love how they sent him to the Catholic school or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you bringing in religion to it,
Yeah.
with the nuns.
Yeah, I think the Mother Superior was the scariest part of the movie.
Yeah, probably.
Mother Superior.
And yeah, it is kind of a psychological study of Billy's character,
Yeah.
I think it's well done.
Sure.
And, man, like every kill is so memorable too, like classic. Yeah.
The deer antlers.
Sliding down the hill and the sled.
Yeah.
See his head rolling down.
Yeah. There's some bad acting in that scene.
Yeah.
True.
It was still cool though.
Yeah.
You got Linnea Quigley in there.
Yeah. The deer antlers.
One of my favorite parts is when he finally gets to the school or whatever, and he like stabs the snowman with the axe.
Yeah.
Like chops his head off.
Yeah. Great pick. Of course. I'm gonna have to agree. Silent Night, Deadly Night, number 2. Can you say just a classic slasher movie, and Punish. Yeah, kills in the movie. I love Linnea Quigley. Like, she's in a lot of my favorite stuff. Of course, Night of the Demons, Return of the Living Dead. She had a great role in Sorority Babes and the Slime Ball Bowl.
Yeah.
I just watched that the other day.
Yeah.
It's a fun flick.
Cheesy.
Yeah.
But, her the guy she's hooking up with in this movie is Barry Sims from Halloween 6.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I didn't realize that.
But yeah, once again, it's a pretty dark movie. The fact that Billy at that young age has to see what happens to his parents.
Mm-hmm.
And then he just has to go to an orphanage, and he's got Mother Superior who's all on him all the time. And that boy couldn't sneeze without her saying, "How dare you? That is punishment."
Yeah.
But yeah, the deer antlers kill is iconic when it comes to slasher movies.
Yeah.
And the guy that plays Billy, Robert Brian Wilson, I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
He does pretty good. Like he's able to convey that kind of snap and that trauma.
Yeah.
And
very believable.
Yeah. So Silent Night, Deadly Night.
And not only that, but you got his grandfather freaking traumatizing him too with his stories about Christmas. Like, that dude is creepy.
That poor boy.
Right, he never had a chance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2 is also going to be Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, it's
Love
just a
that
classic.
cover.
Yeah, it's like a psychological. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like a psychological character study. You really get to know Billy. It's not every day that a slasher movie has. You really get to know the main killer and the main character. In this case,
Right.
I saw what he went through as a child. His grandfather traumatized him. His parents were murdered by a killer in a Santa suit. He was terrorized by the nuns and the orphanage, and then he's all grown up and goes on a sleigh ride to deck the halls with chunks of bodies. And yeah, Robert Brian Wilson does a great job. He's a great actor, and he's easily the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's kind of cool how they do leave it open for the part 2 with the brother.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Ricky.
That was the logical conclusion.
Naughty.
Conclusion, almost like Friday 13th in a way. How they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, James. That was what was his name? Will Hare or something?
I believe so.
Yeah, the old man. I think his name's Will Hare or something like that, or Will O'Hare or something.
Yeah. Yeah, too bad.
Oh yeah, he's in Back to the Future.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Too bad the Silent Night, Deadly Night follow-ups were kind of
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, once you get into like 3, it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
what the hell am I watching?
Something tells me we're all gonna have the same number 1.
I'd say so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Black Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Yep, gonna have to agree. Jack Frost is.
Oh, let me.
Good old Black.
Yeah.
The best.
Love it.
I should have grabbed that. I have the Scream Factory one too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, fantastic film. I mean, what can you say about it? Like the creepiness, the good atmosphere to it, the calls that Billy makes itself is just disgustingly creepy.
Yeah, chilling for sure.
Agnes,
Shocking,
Billy.
it's shocking even now. Like some of the stuff he says.
Yeah. Pretty perverse stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty twisted.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like how they did the voices. Like sounds
Yeah.
like several different voices going on.
Yeah, it does. And I like how, unlike in Silent Night, Deadly Night, where we know everything about Billy, in this movie we know nothing about Billy.
Yeah.
They never explain anything about him. We don't even know why he's there, or
I know.
yeah.
That's
All we know
another
is-
thing that makes it great. You never
Yeah.
find a damn thing about this guy.
Yeah. We just know that he knows somebody named Agnes. That's about it. Yeah, the original's the best. I agree. The remakes, not so much.
Yeah, I agree though. As you said, like not knowing anything about Billy, and like the fact that even in the movie, you don't know if his name is Billy. He's just, hey, Billy. but he's of course known as Billy. But
Yeah.
I just love the fact that you never figure out. That just leaves it much more scary because he just kills people and that's it. You don't ever figure it out. But this is one of those movies that I am very happy did not become a franchise because it would have went more into Billy probably and just stuff. But
well, you got 2 remakes, so that almost makes it a franchise, I guess.
Yeah.
2
terrible remakes.
2 terrible.
I actually didn't see the newest one, but I heard that it really, really sucked.
Nah, it's bad.
Yeah, I figured it didn't look very good.
No.
You know what's a really creepy part when he's on the phone with Margot Kidder or whatever, and then he has his flip out or whatever.
Yeah.
But then at the end he's like, "I'm going to kill you," like in a calm, normal voice after all that ranting and raving.
It's straightforward.
It's like, "I'm going to kill you."
So right to the point.
Yeah. Very true. And the music in this movie, like I believe I heard it was like they did it with like a broken piano and they put silverware to give it that weird like sound.
Yeah.
But like it's very effective and almost there's some scenes that are almost artsy in a way, like Barb's death where you have the carolers outside and he's standing in her room like and it's just all pretty to look at. He's standing
Great cast, like I love Olivia Hussey as Jess is like such a great character. You really pull for her,
Yeah.
And they even get into a little bit of the idea of like, heavy issues, does she want to have the baby or like
very true.
Yeah, true.
Yep. And you got the great John Saxon in here, rest in peace.
Yeah.
I don't remember, was it this or When a Stranger Calls that did the calls are coming from in the house? I think it was this.
Both, yeah.
This started that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to mention it. Bob Clark, 2 Christmas classics, Black Christmas and
Christmas Story. He's had an interesting filmography.
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh, when you think about it.
Yeah.
I love how this guy just hides out in the house and no one knows he's there up in the attic,
Yeah.
Nobody bothers to check the attic, like even the police. Nobody thinks of it.
Very true. And I'm a sucker for good lighting in a movie, and Black Christmas is lit very well.
Oh yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
The house mother's kill is awesome when she goes up in the attic and you just see his hands holding the hook and it just but yeah,
with the ice pick, not the ice pick, the horse, the unicorn thing, whatever.
Yeah.
He stabs Margot Kidder or whatever.
Fantastic film.
It's got a great Christmas atmosphere, actually. It's got even nice Christmas songs in it and Christmas music. And
yeah. One of my favorite characters in the movie, of course, I don't know his name, I forget, but he's the guy that dresses up like Santa. He's just like, ho shit. But yeah, if I could give the remake from 06, anything, it's that it does have a great Christmas atmosphere as well. Like it does look really
Yeah, I'll give it that.
But they just like, oh yeah, we didn't know anything about Billy, so we're just gonna give you every little detail. Oh, we're gonna give you two.
We know way too much about him in the 2006.
Yeah, that's the thing that gives you everything about
things I didn't want to know.
The guy we knew nothing about.
Yeah.
And of course, you gotta talk about the POV shots. That certainly probably, influence Halloween. At the beginning there, and then when he goes up and climbs up the house.
Yeah. Good creepy stuff in it for sure.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah. And
it's a classic.
The eye scene is classic as well. When she's on the floor and she sees through the crack of the door his eye.
Yeah. That was creepy.
Oh.
Somebody please answer me.
Yeah.
And it's like, she's not the typical final girl. Do you consider her a final girl? Do you consider Jess a final girl based on how it ends?
Yeah, I'd say probably. She definitely puts up a good fight when she sees him, and like she'll slam the door on him and run as fast as she can. But
yeah,
that was an intense thing where she's running and he like grabs her hair from the banister. But yeah, for sure. But when I first saw this film, I actually thought that the killer was going to be her boyfriend Peter, because the silhouette of Billy looked kind of
I thought so too.
Such a good.
They kind of set it up that way, because it's kind of a unlikable guy.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And then when he kind of breaks into the house, sneaks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is Bob Clark for you, but there's some funny stuff in this movie too, like when the house mother is missing girl's dad around and she finds the poster with the hanging out. It's just funny.
And the whole fellatio thing at the police department.
Oh.
Like, really, dude?
Wow.
Yeah, and the fellatio thing, and like the guy just saying it, and the other cop in the background dying laughing. It's like, great. Oh. Great. But
I think it's just a horror classic, period. Like, not even just Christmas horror,
I agree. It's one of my favorites.
Horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you guys have any honorable mentions that you were going to put but didn't? We could name.
I guess for me, Better Watch Out and Santa's Sleigh would have definitely made honorable mentions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mine would be the, Tales from the Crypt.
Mm-hmm. I guess mine would have been P2 because I completely forgot about that movie. But yeah.
Great lists, guys.
Oh yeah.
Got some really good picks.
Great all around.
You guys ready to get into some Mercyful Fate?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to learn from watching you guys.
Yeah. I think we'll make you a fan, hopefully.
Not an expert on the Mercyful Fate and King Diamond and stuff. I haven't had a chance to really.
Fair enough.
My brother loves them, loves King Diamond and Merciful Fate.
Oh yeah.
So the only experience was listening through when he did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. Jump Smash, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Merciful Fate's debut album was Melissa, and I think it's still. This is tied with "Don't Break the Oath" as their best in my opinion. I think they're both equally as good. Yeah, I got King Diamond. His high pitched falsettos are so ghastly and so haunting and just so unique and so perfect for metal. And then of course the riffs and solos of Hank Sherman and Michael Denner, just top notch as always. It's just absolutely immaculate. Yeah, songs like "Evil," "Curse of the Pharaohs," "Into the Coven," my favorite song of the album. The sound of the Demon Bell, "Black Funeral," "Satan's Fall," and of course the title track. It's a true masterpiece. I absolutely love this album. It's one of my favorites. King Diamond's one of my heroes.
Yeah. I've seen more in recent time. Like, I definitely think King Diamond's vocals are an acquired taste because not everyone's like a big fan of the constant highs and stuff.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it. I feel like it's a good. He's a good storyteller. Like
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I love his lyrics.
Oh, definitely. The first song I ever heard from them was off of this album, and it was "Black Funeral," and I fell in love with that opening riff and
Yeah,
that cool riff in the middle where she was a victim of my coven. And I'm
yeah,
but yeah, as you said, "Curse of the Pharaohs," "Evil," the title track. It's an excellent debut album. Definitely in my top favorites of them. And yeah, King Diamond's vocals are top notch in my opinion.
he needs to direct a horror movie. Or
Definitely.
write
Yeah.
one. At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be good at it. Yeah, I love the classical guitar at the beginning of "Into the Coven."
Mhm.
That's cool. Howl like a wolf.
Yep.
There's something so like weird about his voice too. Like it's like
Yeah,
off key, but like he's got such a powerful voice, but it's
yeah,
off, and that makes it sound so evil.
yeah. It's perfect. Perfect for that type of music.
Yeah, I like you got some cool stuff like his mic stand is like made out of real bones and stuff, and he's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen
He
his
needs to carry
newest
on
thing
that
with
soul.
the hat that looks like a church or
Yeah.
whatever? Like that's pretty
cool.
badass.
definitely. And they had like a skull named Melissa.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This and the next one are the only ones I've heard.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. See you later, James.
Have a good one.
Yeah, Don't Break the Oath, their sophomore album, and everybody's favorite. This is everybody's favorite Merciful Fate album. And I
Yeah.
think it's just as good as Melissa. They're my two. They're both tied for my favorite. I can't pick one or the other. But yeah, it's just an awesome recording.
Mhm.
Some more of my favorite Hank Sherman and Michael Denner dual leads. Some of my favorite King Diamond vocals. I love the song "Nightmare." I love "Desecration of Souls," "Night of the Unborn," "The Oath," "Gypsy." Probably my favorite song on the album. "Come to the Sabbath." Yeah, great stuff. Just a masterpiece. Just a true metal classic in every way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's certainly hailed as a classic in the metal world.
Yeah.
Definitely. I would say this is probably my favorite, but to be honest, between like pretty much the first three, I could go in between as either one being my favorite because I enjoy all their material. Like between Merciful Fate and King Diamond's other band, I just have a great time with all of it. I think it's atmospheric and haunting. It's just great music, but A Dangerous Meeting, it might be my favorite song on this album. I just love the opening riffs and the vocals. But yeah, Nightmare, Desecration of Souls with a great riff in it as well. The Oath, Welcome the Princess of Hell. And I love the album cover too. Like that is one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, it's badass.
Very iconic.
Fantastic record.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I'm more familiar with this one than any of their others.
Yeah.
Is this the one my brother listened to all the time? Like,
Awesome.
he's the one that got me into metal.
Oh, cool. My older brother is a rapper, so
He's a
I
rapper.
discovered metal on my own. Yeah.
Is he actually a rapper?
Well, no, I mean, he
He
he's
just
a
likes rap.
rap fan. Yeah. Well, he does rap, but not like professionally or anything. He likes some metal though too. So. Anything else you guys want to say about "Don't Break the Oath"?
Masterpiece.
It's kick ass.
Absolutely. And of course, they broke up. They split up, and he formed the eponymous King Diamond Band, which is also equally great. We'll have to get to them someday, maybe. And but then they got back together and came out with "In the Shadows," another great album. Not quite as good as Melissa or "Don't Break the Oath," but still a really solid album in its own right. I love the song "Egypt." That's a great song. Oh, Egypt. Cyrus, Anubis. That's a good song. The Bell Witch, which is a great song. The Old Oak. Shadows, A Gruesome Time. Legend of the Headless Rider. And it's got the bonus track, Return of the Vampire, which I think Lars Ulrich played drums on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if he did this version, but I know he did on a version. This album also featured Snowy Shaw on drums. There he is. One of my heroes.
I remember seeing the Egypt video a lot on Headbangers Ball.
Yeah. Good stuff.
For sure. But
that was the first time I saw King Diamond.
Oh, yeah.
Like, wow.
I saw a picture of him in a magazine. I was like, I got to hear this.
Yeah. I really do enjoy this album, and crazy that it was almost 10 years,
Yeah.
But yeah, Egypt, an insane song because, the drums, the riffs, the opening after he goes to Egypt, and then it's like, it's just heavy as hell. But so many of like the song names would be great titles for horror movies.
Yeah. The Bell Witch, the Old Oak.
Bell Witch.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much every song you name: Egypt, the Bell Witch, Old Oak, Gruesome Time, Legend of the Headless Rider. I don't know if that's a horror movie title, Legend of the Headless Rider, but that'd be a cool name for
it.
It should be. Yeah.
It seems like that would be set in like medieval times.
Yeah.
Tomb of the Blind Dead, like be around that era or something.
Right.
Yeah. Nice.
But another great album. And I'd still say I do prefer Melissa and Don't Break the Oath, but I tend to go back to this one a lot too, because I'd have a good time with it.
Same here. The next album was Time, which I do not own, but it's a good album. Nightmare Be Thy Name is a great song.
Yeah, and one I love is Witch's Dance. Dance.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The Preacher.
Lady in Black. Yeah, The Preacher.
Yeah.
Was this in like the 90s?
94.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, solid 10 years after Don't Break the Oath.
I like that they never like drastically changed their sound, but still
Yeah,
fresh like that. I like that.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
Like
It always is consistent.
you didn't have Mercyful Fate putting out a new metal album or anything.
No.
I
don't think they
remember
have a bad
at
album.
somewhere around that point, I think he do a tour with both bands, Merciful and King Diamond Band.
I think so.
But yeah, still a great album. I like the album cover too. I believe that's the one that has just like the image of Melissa on the front, just like the
Yeah,
skull.
the skull. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
I think that skull got stolen or something,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, I think it did because I saw some live show where he introduced like the new one or something. He's like, and this is our new.
Yeah.
Oh, King Diamond would make a great horror host too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know, right?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, amazing.
You could easily do that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It would fit perfectly, especially with the way he talks. Good evening, my friends.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. I would totally watch that.
Me too.
Their next album was Into the Unknown, which I also don't own. The Ghost of Change and the title track are both great songs.
Definitely. Yeah, the Uninvited Guest, great song. Love it.
That's a good song.
15 Men and a Bottle of Rum.
Yep.
Under the Spell. Yeah, another great album. I like the album cover of this one too. I don't remember what it was now. I think it was just like an image of a dark sky in the moon.
Yeah, I think it's like a sunset or something.
Yeah. But, you know, it's at this era, like, this might be the album that I've listened to the least, but I still love.
Yeah, me too.
But, yeah, I definitely think The Uninvited Guest was the song that I repeated the most.
Yeah, it's a good song.
And I would just like to say that King Diamond's vocals still sound great to this day. Like,
yeah,
perfect.
He hasn't lost the pitch, you know.
For sure.
Almost like Rob Halford or whatever.
Yeah. So next is Dead Again, and this is the first one to feature guitarist Mike Weed, replacing Michael Denner.
Yep.
Yeah, great album. Since Forever is a good song. Lady Who Cries, Banshee, Sucking Your Blood, the title track, Fear. Really, really solid album.
Yep.
King Diamond's vocals are great here, as usual.
Love the covers.
Yeah, it's an awesome cover. It's good. It's like the same thing as Don't Break the Oath, but a dark, ghostly version.
It looks very similar to like the original Friday the 13th poster, like the silhouette.
Yeah, the silhouette. Yeah, that's cool.
But Torture, 1629. Banshee, Sucking Your Blood, Crossroads. Another solid album. Like,
yeah,
there's none that I hate at all. Just enjoy them. But yeah, this is definitely one that I need to get a few more listens in before like picking where would it be in my favorites and stuff. But because once again, like a lot of bands, it's like the earlier stuff I remember the most, and that I most.
Yeah.
They don't have a Saint Anger in there.
Nope. They don't have a bad album, in my opinion.
But hopefully soon they'll make a new album now that they're touring again. Because at this point, it's been like, what, 23 years since their last one that we'll talk about next? 1999?
Yeah.
But yeah, Dead Again, still a really good album.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a long time since they made an album. Yeah, their last one was 9 in 1999, like you said. And this is actually
the last one. Wow.
Yeah. And this is actually my third favorite Mercyful Fate album, next to the first two. I think it's very underrated. I love this album. I spin it almost as much as I do Melissa and Don't Break the Oath. Then we got Last Rites, Church of St. Anne, Sold My Soul, House on the Hill, Burn in Hell, my favorite song of the album, The Grave, Insane, Kiss the Demon, and Buried Alive, and 9, the title track. Yeah, great album. I freaking love it. I think it's so underrated.
Sure. Nice. Quite a lot of 9s in there. You know, album is called 99. But yeah, and that album cover too, like they just go all out their album covers. Like that is.
Oh yeah, they're great.
That's cool.
But yeah, like once again, there's nothing to complain about. It's just another great album.
Yeah. It's awesome.
It's often rare that a band could have just almost constant, like perfect, awesome, great, all in a row.
Yeah, you don't see that too much.
Yeah.
But and you know, to be real, like I've been listening to Mercyful Fate for quite a few years now, but I actually was listening to the King Diamond Band before I started Mercyful Fate. So I was kind of much more familiar with like Abigail being one of my top 5 albums ever, probably.
Mine too.
You know, them and stuff, and it's just great stuff. But Mercyful Fate's so good as well. A lot of talent there. Like I hope for another album soon.
Me too. That'd be great.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just like I hope for another King Diamond album soon. It's been a while since he's released one as well.
Yeah, there's that one that's been in talks for a while, Asylum or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I need to get with the program and check out those last few.
Yeah, check them out. I highly recommend them.
Because I've only heard the first 2.
Yeah, those are the best ones, but I'd say definitely check out the others too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which, you know, unfortunately, people like Beavis and Butthead didn't much care for King Diamond's
Yeah. They ripped on him quite a bit.
I remember that.
They were just horrible.
Yeah.
Which always made me like weird because, you know, they made fun of death metal too, and you think ones to love death metal.
Yeah, you would think so.
Talking about death and burning stuff, they'd be like, yes.
Yeah, I think they'd be all about that.
They even ripped on Carcass when they were on it. Like,
yeah,
come on, what's wrong with you?
You know, they liked Pantera. You know, he was like, damn it, Pantera, go clean.
They like White Zombie.
Yeah.
Sucks they didn't like
Iron Maiden.
Oh yeah. Did you guys see the new Beavis and Butthead show?
I've seen a few of the episodes.
I saw the movie.
Yeah, I saw that. And then they had the new show too on Paramount Plus. I watched it. It was actually really funny.
Yeah.
It's like they never left. I think it might have been a little better than the 2011 revival, quite possibly. But that was really good too, though. So.
Yeah.
I have to check out the series.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the 2011 one, but I hated how they like replaced them watching music videos with them watching like Jersey Shore. And
And now they watch YouTube videos mostly. So
yeah.
Maybe they'll watch the Morbid Hour sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look
I like.
at these dorks.
I love Beavis and Butthead.
Me too.
Damn it, Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead! Oh, you're both expelled! Pull your damn pants up, boy! Ain't nobody want to see that.
Yeah, I think the last episode I watched was from the new show anyway, is where Beavis meets like this guy that looks very similar to Butthead.
Oh
but
yeah, and he's in a band. There's a song called "Exit Sandman" or something.
Yep.
It's like the opposite of Enter Sandman.
Yep. Beavis eager to leave. He's just like, yeah, man.
I like in the movie when they showed him the future versions of Beavis
Yeah.
and Butthead. It's like no version of you has ever scored.
Oh, classic stuff. Like, you guys remember, like from the original run, it was like the Scrooged episode, and they took Beavis back in time. It was like on the headstone it said, "Here lies Beavis. He never scored." Great stuff.
But Mike Judge still does a good job with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Hell yeah. Any closing thoughts?
Great show. Yeah, all you
Great
guys.
show.
Yeah.
Everyone. Yeah.
Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas.
and happy holidays.
And to all a good night.
Yeah.
Have a heavy metal Christmas.
Yeah. Well, thank you everybody for joining us in the Morbid Hour. Until next time. Later.
Good one.
Peace out, guys. Have a great Merry Christmas. Have a good time with your family and enjoy.
Likewise.
All right, peace out, guys.
Have a good one.
Peace.